The sit rep for this week really was massive action in all the different tenets of what's going on and really trying to be a wholly successful person. So it's about having a wholly successful life, all the different tenets. But to get there, you have to take massive action, right? So a few of my favorite books, Grant Cardone, 10X, doing 10 times the amount of effort to get to where you want. And Darren Hardy with the compound effect, doing the little things that nobody wants to do every single day. It leads to a 1% change every single day. But if you compound that over a year, you have, massive results. We put the finishing touches on our HR automation system really, and then rolled out our recruiting part of that. So some great new tools to help us get out in front of candidates, review those candidates, and then hire. We are still hiring like crazy, and we're interviewing like crazy. So we hired our marketing director, Nikki, who will start on Monday. We're gonna take massive action on our marketing efforts, really doubling down everything that we're doing and get in front of as many people as we can to tell our story, to hopefully win business. Which ties into our growth strategy last week I talked about. I believe we're really set up for success and we're in a position that over the next 3 years we can double our business. It's gonna take a massive amount of marketing action to be able to get there. Call with a life coach this week. Every day is another chance to do better than you did yesterday. We constantly talk about this. It's about practice. So no matter the mistakes or the challenges that you face today, tomorrow's another day to do better than you did, the day prior. Had a few calls with bookkeeper and a consultant to really look at our accounting and our invoicing systems, making sure we're doing industry best practices and again, preparing ourselves for that growth and working with a new bookkeeper to get our chart of accounts and just different financial things in order and clear as day so that I can kind of gauge, okay, we're doing well. These are areas that we're struggling in and here's where we are for budgets and things like that. Building a StoryBrand, another one of my favorite books more recently, and so really looking at how are we portraying and telling our story to our potential customer via our website. So we're going to be taking a lot of action on the website, a little bit of a refresh or a redesign, but really prepping this StoryBrand story about how we're here to serve, these are our clients' issues, how we're there to help them to really elevate their business, impact their business with technology and make them the hero of the story. A lot of what is in our industry is about the technical aspects or the 24/7 supports and the backups and all that stuff. Nobody cares about it, to be frank. How are we gonna help that customer elevate their business, take their worry and their stress away when it comes to technology? And that's really the messaging that we're gonna push because that's what we do. We provide a number to call where somebody's gonna answer the phone where your technical issue is solved so then you can kind of get back to your day. Big Brothers Big Sisters board meeting this month, talking actually about a big growth strategy there and what we're able to do to hopefully impact more kids. But also every month we share a mission moment, and it's always exciting to hear how and what the agency's doing and how all of what we're doing together impacts the kids in the community. So super exciting discussion and conversation, but also kind of hearing the highlight of the week in what good is coming out of it. I would say everything in life is always both sides, right? So yes, I have an awesome team here who can take care of things when I'm on rest and relaxation, whatever that might be, right? But at times I fail myself, right? And I'm not there or I'm not, really in it or really, driving and striving. So it's both sides, but yes, and I'm all about a balance in both sides because we can work to the end of time and accomplish so much, but really what does that get us? A pile full of money that what's the end goal? I'm more about the impact for everyone involved. Yes, a little bit of me, but also the team and the clients and then the community at large around us. It's massive action in everything that I'm doing, right? I am very focused on the success of the business and everything that I do, but I'm also focused on the success of everything that I do. Personal life, social life, relationships, everything. And there has been big news on the personal side of my life. And so it's a balance and it's an ebb and flow in both things, but there's a ton of action and a ton of super exciting things happening in my life. I have an interesting tiny house project that I'm about to unwrap and unfold and try and bring to the community. I'm learning new things every day and I'm I'm all about a small imprint, but a big impact. The tiny house, there's a huge movement. There has been for years. It was something that I was paying attention to, looking at, watching, going, wow, this is really cool. And then one day I just decided, you know what? I want to actually do this. I think this is for me. I think it's super useful, right? Lower cost to housing, more of a minimalistic look or a lifestyle, right? I'm not about consuming a ton of stuff. I'm more about the experience than the things. The things don't matter. And so having a place to, sleep at night and make a good meal, but really enjoy the outdoors more so, or travel, or all the other things that I'm doing, because I'm not staying at home all that often. And so I finally jumped in, said I'm gonna do this, found a place in Elgin, they built it for me, and I've had it for a while, but now it's about sewing everything together, bringing it to the community, and getting it installed properly. So I think it's a funny thing. The more work I do at work means the more work I get done in my personal life, and vice versa. It's like the more you're up to good things, then the more you're up to good things. Where I think sometimes the opposite is true. If you're not feeling good, if you're not, working hard, or things are struggling, it's going to affect both sides, the business and your personal life. So interestingly enough, I think the busier I stay, the better, faster, stronger I operate, and I get more done because of that. And there was big news in my relationship.